begins with the announcement of pairs and then proceed to positioning through the ballroom. The steps of the rigodon are meant to be performed gracefully and elegantly. Participants should have excellent posture and complete their steps crisply and almost rigidly. So with those criteria in mind, let me know how our performance, let me know their performance, grade them from 1 to 10. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the rigodon dancers. The rigodon dancers are Armando and Linda Carrega. Ivan and Lady Lau. Oscar and Veronica Garcia. Henry and Erika Magawa. Elvin and Remy Dewa. Romy and Josie Mariah. Henry and Gloria Asperas. United States Army retired will now introduce our guest speaker for today's event. Chief Warrant Officer 5, the Twin, is Famos' third Vice President and the founding and current President of United Filipino International, a 501c3 organization with about 300 members. Oh, it's 360. I've been corrected by Mr. Julio de Guzman.
I think it's 362 now, Julio. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our guest speaker for today's big event. He will talk something about the Filipino-American community and the United States military, specifically the United States Navy in San Diego County. You know, this is a subject that we can all relate to because most of us are either veterans of the many branches of the United States Department of Defense. We have relatives who migrated to the United States because of a relationship with a United States Filipino-American service member. Our guest speaker today is himself not a stranger to the United States military service. His dad fought in the Vietnam War. His granddad fought during World War II. And he himself was an enlisted Navy personnel and later commissioned to be a U.S. naval officer, currently holding the rank of commander. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker is the 41st mayor of the great city of Chula Vista. And without further ado, the Honorable Mayor John McCann of Chula Vista.
¿Cómo está? I am incredibly honored to be here today. I see so many friends, and I want to thank you for being here. This is an incredible organization that we need to continue to support, and I'm just, again, very blessed and honored to be able to be here. There's a lot of people I want to recognize, but I did want to specifically recognize the president here because he's been a longtime friend and somebody who has just been a tremendous pillar of the city of Chula Vista. If you can give a round of applause for Oscar Garcia, please. And it's been very fantastic being here today, and I'm thankful for your appreciation and our city's appreciation of the Filipino-American military. Growing up as a child in Chula Vista, we were a very diverse community, but one of the things that sort of aligned most of us was many of our parents were part of the military. And I remember we'd bring them over to our house and we'd have hamburgers and fries and everything. But I'd always prefer going over to one of my friends' house because we'd get lumpia and pancit and but the amazing things is that the Filipino-American community has been a heroic service to the military. During the World War II, during the Battle of Bataan, the Filipino scouts serving as the backbone of the American forces in the fight established their legendary reputation. And Filipino Americans led with extraordinary service during the Korean and Vietnam Wars as well. I would like to honor all Filipino American citizens in our society, especially those who have made such a valuable contribution to our country's fighting in World War II and those who continue to fight for our nation today. I have been very fortunate to be able to join and serve in the military myself, mainly as a reservist. And the bond between fellow military members is incredible. And I remember I called a Mustang because I was originally an AK, Aviation Storekeeper, which was consolidated into a SK, which is a storekeeper. Now that rate is called an LS. But I was fortunate enough to be able to get my commission as a Supply Corps officer. And some of the people that I worked with were just outstanding. And although I didn't directly work with him, somebody I think that makes us all proud as Americans, and especially Filipino Americans, was Admiral Reyes. His dad was a Master Chief, and he went to the Naval Academy, was able to come out, be very successful. He then joined the Navy Reserves as a Supply Corps officer and became the highest ranking Supply Corps Reserve officer in the United States Navy. He then, again, is somebody that if we ever get a chance, I'm going to see if we can get him maybe to come and speak one time for this organization. But he is the head of the USO, and just incredible ability to understand how to get things done, understand how to deal with people, and understand what is important to make sure that we do everything to support our veterans. Although all the people here, besides our veterans, the people that serve, I believe, sometimes the most are our veterans' families. And all of you that are a member of a veterans family, it is so important that we honor you in understanding when your spouse went away, that you took care of yourself, the family, while your spouse was gone. And that, many times, was so important because that allowed your children to be able to prosper. So please give a round of applause to the veterans' families. And as mayor, I am very proud of our Filipino American community and I will continue to do everything I can to support the Filipino American community and our active duty veterans as well in the city. And if you ever need to want to work with me or anything, I'm going to do something which my wife always goes, do you really need to do that? But if you got a second, bring out your phone or bring out your pen. I'm going to give you my personal cell phone number. I honor you so much that I will give you my personal cell phone to be able to communicate with me personally, because I want to make sure that what we are doing in the city of Chula Vista is supporting you and the Filipino American community. So again, my name is John McCann. It's not John McCain. And it is not John McClane either. I know during the winter time when Die Hard comes out, everybody starts mispronouncing my name, that it's John McClane, and I always get a little, tickled because my wife actually has a crush on Bruce Willis from Die Hard. But I always tell her I have better hair than he does. So, and I'm here to support you. I'm here to serve you. And God bless you. Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you, Mayor McCann, for the inspiring speech. We'll have one dance before we go to the Military Spouse of the Year award. So those involved on the some dancing going on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that there for some time, so why don't we go ahead and jump to the dance floor and let's do this one more time for Evan. Come on, everybody. Come on, let's go! Come on! Let's go! Come on, stretch your legs. Here is Commander Benny Valerio.
Okay. Hello. Okay. Now I'm back. Okay, we will go ahead and start the first main event of today's celebration, the recognition of the Captain Elsnaang Military Spouse of the Year Award. Side boys, are you ready? Side boys, you ready? All right. May I call on the daughters of Ernie and Remy Liwag Galapudyum. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Military Spouses of the Year, Remy Liwag, escorted by her very handsome husband, CWO2 Ernie Liwag. And the donors will do some narration while we are marching. We have Adelina Indo, Judy Ann Asham, and their favorite daughter, Nina May Takinoji.
Good afternoon. I'm Liwag Takino, my nickname, but I said Adelina earlier, and I'm the actual favorite daughter, just so you know.
My name is Judy Liwag Isham. I'm the middle daughter and, of course, the favorite. You all know me already because I actually am the favorite. He said so. Nina Liwag Takinoji.
She's still around. So, 55 years ago, our mom made a commitment to become the wife of the Navy man. Shortly after making that commitment, Mom and Dad became parents for the first time and had their favorite daughter, yours truly. Throughout the years, they had to learn how to balance the ins and outs and the ups and downs of being a military family.
A huge part of that process was Mom supporting Dad through several moves throughout the world. Once we settled in San Diego, there were also a few times when she experienced raising 3 daughters on her own while Dad was away on a 6-month or 1-year assignment. And you know what? She did an amazing job. Like, look at us. Mom, you are Mom and Lola of the Year to us every year, but we are elated to add this honor to you to this for 2023. You are an inspiration not only to the 3 of us, but to your wonderful grandkids. Congratulations, we're very, very proud of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Military Spouse of the Year, Remigius Liwag. Captain Ted Camaisa, Commander Reggie Kagampan, Master Chief Arman Karangan, and Master Chief Cesar Adan. Thank you so much. Now may I call on the last year Military Spouse of the Year, Sonia Datwin, escorted by her husband, Chief Warrant Officer 5 T.D. Datwin, to present the bouquet. For the presentation of the certificate, may I call on the President of Famos, Warrant Officer Garcia, to present the certificate. And Mayor John McCann. Thank you so much. And for the presentation of the $1,000 monetary award, Captain Elsa Ang, escorted by husband, Engineer Roger Ang. This $1,000 actually will be donated back by the awardee to a non-profit organization of her own choice. And I am one of those that needs. Thank you, Captain Ang and Engineer Ang. And now, may I call on the 2023 Military Spouse of the Year, Remedios Liwag, for her remarks. All right.
hope I'm not gonna bore you with the stories for 55 years being a partner of my husband. Anyway, this is gonna be a lengthy one, so here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Remy Liwag. I stand before you today being honored as the 2023rd Famos Military Spouse of the Year. I'm humbly thankful to all the officers and members of Famos for selecting me to represent the military spouses who, throughout the years, have made family sacrifices and challenges, who to support their service member spouses, whether performing a mission at home base or deployed overseas. The military spouses are as much a part of our military, albeit indirectly, because they are the ones who maintain the home front during lengthy deployments and provide moral support while their loved ones are away. This award is not to honor me, but also to honor all the military spouses who are present here today as a part of this memorable occasion. I extend my greatest gratitude for all your support. I wish you all a blessed day and thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much. May I also request all the military spouses to please stand up to be acknowledged. They are already standing. All right. Thank you so much for your support to your husband, for them to do their job. And now, Robin Mayuraya will sing dedicated to the military spouse of the year and to her husband.
Congratulations, dear Remy Liwag. Receiving an award like this is such a very incredible. You are just such a great woman. You're not only a spouse of the year, but you're also the woman of the year in San Diego with the Famos. Okay. This is for you, Remy. I can't remember when I did for anyone but you. I swear within you everything. Can't imagine anything. Can't imagine anything that two of us can do. You'll never let me down. You'll turn my life around. The sweetest I've found about you and the years I've never been great. I like the love we made. I'm so glad I stayed right here with you. Through the years. Congratulations, women! I can't remember what I used to do, who I listened to, I listened to before. I swear
Okay? And to repay the 55 years of sacrifices by our spouse of the year. The husband, Ernie Liwag, is really dedicated. He is the duty driver at night, taking really to all the mansions around the San Diego area. And of course, he is the duty lover at night. Okay, let's continue on the program. Now we will go to the CW for Oscar S.A. Garcia Lifetime Achievement Award. And the honoree is Colonel Dr. Severina Ruiz, to be escorted by her son, J. Ruiz Jr., the District Governor, District L46, Lions Club International. And to present the plaque and certificate, Chief Warrant Officer Garcia. Yeah, you can sit down if you want. And Mayor John McCann.
You're like princess, mama, or queen.
Colonel and Nicola Sabrina Ruiz has served the military as well as the community for almost proudly 50 years. He initially joined the U.S. Navy and then the United States Army. Thank you for your service to our country, Colonel Sabrina Ruiz. Now we'll go to the Chief Warrant Officer for Tony Pizarro Scholarship Award. And to introduce the recipients, may I call on Commander Joy Gakuya to introduce the scholarship recipient.
Hello, Pastor. Good afternoon, everyone. This year we selected two scholars, Famos scholars. I'd like to call on the first one, Matthew Filinara. I understand that he's not able to make it today. However, his grandfather, I think, will receive the award on his behalf. Here you go.
And to present the certificate and the monetary award. Also, may I call on Wendy well, may I call on Attorney Wendy Pizarro. I can't remember the last name. So, Pizarro is fine. In the absence of his of her father, Tony.
Yeah, you went to the office today.
Thank you. Our next scholar selectee is Keenan Mendoza. Keenan, please front and center. Keenan, by the way, is a senior graduating student at Otay Mesa High School, Chula Vista, with a 4.9 GPA, and he's been selected or accepted to go to Yale.
And I have to say that I went to Yale, so I'm very excited to meet him.
Magandang teacher ng bata.
Thank you for all having me today. It's a great honor to be amongst other Filipino Americans. My family also comes from the Navy and the Coast Guard, and it means a lot to be able to reconnect with my culture. But most importantly, like entering into Yale as a first generation college student is a big thing. And it's kind of nerve-wracking going into a school that is a PWI, but coming in and being able to have a good support system like our Filipino American community, it means a lot to me. So I thank you all for having me here, and thank you to Joy as well.
Congratulations again, Keenan.
Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
Well, I was rejected at Yale University, so I went to MIT. That's Mapua Institute of Technology in Manila, Philippines. So that's Commander Gacoya is. Okay, the last award is the Community Organization of the Year Award, to be presented to the United Filipino International, with the current president, CW5 Teddy Daltrin, United States Army retired. May I request all the UPI members that are here to join the president to accept the award. I think we're getting about, what, $2,000 award? No? Oh, okay, I guess now. And to present the plaque and the certificate, Mayor John Macat and President Oscar Garcia.
Yeah, makulat. Yeah, malayo siya.
I call on the first Vice President of Filipino American Military Officer Association for his closing remarks. Chief Warrant Officer 4, Don Danico, aka Mr. Hamol. Thank you. First of all, close the exit door. Nobody gets out till you're gonna stay here till the end of the party. You have somebody gonna guard the door? Anyway, you know, when you hear the closing remark, it means it is the end of the affair. But in this case, it is not. It's only the beginning. So you guys stay here, enjoy the dance, and enjoy the afternoon. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody for attending this affair, and I hope next year we'll have a bigger crowd. And the main thing I want to emphasize, if you know any military veterans, officers, they've been to the academy, to the factory, we call it, try to encourage them to join the Famos. We need some membership. We are the old-timer, we're getting old, and we're ready to retire for good. Anyway, once again, thank you to all of you, and hope to see you again next year. Now, dance is gonna be now. Not yet, we got one more that we need to do. May I call on Mayor John McCann in the podium, please. Mayor. Famos President Oscar Garcia will present a plaque of appreciation to Mayor John McCann. Thank you, everyone. That concludes the program. So we have until 4 o'clock in the afternoon to practice your dancing for the next big event. And there will be June 24, Filipino International Dance-a-thon. It will be in this place. It starts at 5:30, I believe. 5:30. Okay, so if you want to attend, please let us know. We are in table number 8 and table number 9. Okay, thank you very much again for your presence today, and hope to see you again. Bye. All right.
One of our masters and ceremonies commander, Betty Valerio. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sir Mga Spako ng Mabuhay DJ Services. Let's go ahead and start our dancing with a slow one. Hopefully many of you will come to the dance floor. I have not seen many of you having partners to dance. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with